I just want to say thank you to all the wonderful females up here. You guys inspire me, and I'm pretty sure you inspire a lot of us in this room as well. So I just want to say thank you, and God bless.
Just want to say it's a privilege to be here today. This is a very significant event, and it's an honor to be in the midst of everyone here. It's nice to see some familiar faces.
It's called The Spices and Salt of Life. Just because you don't see my worth doesn't mean I don't have a voice. Plaster on the fluorescent backdrop of a computer screen, my heart, soul, and mind collapsed and took comfort in the strength of those words. A mere 14 words that if every woman truly believed could and would alter their realities, transform whole societies, change our world. A mere 14 words that if I could gently, softly, lovingly place in the minds, bodies, souls of the millions of Sudanese girls back home and here, place in the minds of every woman imprisoned in the jailhouse of dowries, so they too can collapse and take comfort in the strength of those words. Instead, these women collapse in the heart-wrenched, heartbreaking trenches of patriarchy, the minefields of disillusioned, distorted ideologies of gender, the soulless, merciless dedication to tradition. Instead, these women's voices are collected, patched, and cut into unrecognizable pieces, then used as the salts and spices for wonderful, nutritious dishes to give life to others. Life to the mouths of their children, their husbands, their communities. Yet for these women, their food is tasteless, lifeless.
Time is only counting down your days. Live it up, live it down, live it left, live it right, live it hard, live it soft, live it loose, live it tight, live it all for the peace, live it all for a fight, live it slow in the day, live it fast in the night.
Who gives her life? Not the mother who prunes her to be the perfect, silent wife. The uncomplaining mother, the obedient slave. Not the woman who herself is groomed from birth to give, cook, clean, and extend life to others, but not herself. Who gives her life? Not the father who bargains, sells, and sends her off to the highest bidder. Tradition, they scream. Tradition, they assert. 700 cattle is her worth. 700 cattle to prove to her that her words are inaudible even when spoken. Not misunderstood, just disregarded like the cries of the cattle herded her way. Who gives her life? Not the brother who himself believes in the system, who works, slaves, nearly kills himself to buy his perfect wife. 700 cattle. 700, 700, 700, 700 becomes his mantra. 700 becomes the trenches he too cannot escape, the minefields he too cannot navigate, the soulless, merciless tradition he too must obey. Who gives her life? Not the sister who herself is imprisoned, whose words, whose voice are also transformed to be the spices and salts for life-sustaining dishes, never to be spoken or heard ever again.
Live it up, live it down, live it left, live it right, live it hard, live it soft, live it loose, live it tight, live it all for the peace, live it all for a fight. Live it slow in the day, live it fast in the night.
What I wouldn't give to light an amber in the dark trenches founded on backward beliefs. Spark a wildfire of courage and hear them finally speak, not from their mouths, but from their gut, a bellowing, painstaking cry like we Africans know, like those who truly know what suffering means know. They will assert without fear or hesitation. Just because you don't see my worth doesn't mean I don't have a voice.